Namaste. So today's our topic is tissue repair. So in the tissue repair, the most common scene which we are seeing is regeneration, scarring, combination of both, lot of cell proliferate during the tissue repair, injured tissue, remnant and vascular epithelial cells, fibroblasts. You can see in this. So you can see this. Then three group of tissue is there, like labi- labially can they are continuously dividing, can easily regenerate after the injury, contain a pool of stem cells and bone marrow, skin, gi, epithelial. Second is stable, limited proliferative ability, limited generative ability, normal in g0 stage, like liver, kidney, and pancreas. Then permanent tissue cannot proliferate or generate, always leave a scar, neurons, and cardiac. Next is growth factor. Important in the tissue, growth factor is very important in the tissue repair and stimulate cell division and proliferate, promote cell survival. Very large list usually has GF in it. Then ECM is anything outside the cell, intestinal matrix and the basement membrane. Subsequent water mineral give cell scaffold storage, growth factor, regulate proliferation movement and the differentiation of the cell living in it. If you screw up uh, ECM, you could not generate scarring only. So regeneration only occur if the residual tissue is intact, occur all time in the labial tissue, cell continues being lost and replaced. If demand increase, supply increase readily. Occur limited in stable tissue, more like compensatory hyperplasia than true regeneration. Scarring. Scare replace injured tissue, like in this new vessels form, angiogenesis, fibroblast proliferation, synthesis of collagen, scar formation, and demodeling of scars. The timing is 24 hours. Endothelial cells start proliferation. Fibroblast immigrate 3 to 5 days. Granulation tissue present. Fibroblast new vessels, and week later is dense fibrous or scar is remodeled over time. So in this make granulation tissue and turn into a chunk of collagen. Then epithelial healing. First interaction, small wound close together. Epithelial regeneration and fibrosis occur in this. Then healing is fast, minimum scarring and the infection. Tissue must be close enough together that cell can contract instead of growing from the basement up. So clot in 24 hour clot form, neutrophils come in contact and epithelium begin to regenerate, and in 3 to 7 days microphases come. Next is the epithelial healing. So we have studied this epithelial healing for 3 to 7 days. Then weeks later, granulation tissue disappear. Collagen is remodeled. Epidermis is full, mature, and eventually a scar form. Second intention is large wound with gaps between margin. Fibrosis predominant over epithelial regeneration. Healing is slow, more inflammation and more granulation. Tissue more scarring. So infection, burns, ulcer, extraction shock, then external bevel, and all these things are happen. Next is the wound healing. So in the wound healing, at suture removal 10% strength is required, and rapid increase over next 4 weeks. At third month, 70 to 80%. Wound degeneration, extrinsic factor, infection, diabetes, peripheral vascular condition, steroid, anti-inflammatory. Type of tissue injuries is labia versus permanent. So next is abundant cell growth of ECM production is keloid scars, excessive collagen bundle, and proof flush, excessive granulation tissue. So you can see this how the normal hemostasis is take place and how the regeneration and healing occurs. So for any query you can comment below. Thank you.